About 150 years ago, in a small farming village in the United States, there lived a poor farmer named Jacob. Jacob worked hard every day. From sunrise to sunset, he plowed his fields and cared for his animals. But despite all his effort, he remained poor. A long drought had ruined his crops, and he barely had enough food for his wife and young son. One evening after a difficult day, Jacob sat alone beside his empty field. "I have worked so hard," he sighed. "Why does nothing ever change?" Suddenly, an old man wearing a long blue cloak appeared from the forest. His white beard reached his chest, and his eyes sparkled like stars. "Why are you so sad, farmer?" the old man asked. Jacob explained his troubles. The old man listened quietly and then smiled. "I am a wizard," he said, "and I wish to help you." Jacob was shocked. Before he could speak, the wizard handed him a small golden seed. "Plant this seed in the center of your field tonight. But remember, use its gift only to help others." With those words, the wizard disappeared into the darkness. That night, Jacob planted the golden seed. The next morning, he could hardly believe his eyes. A magnificent tree had grown in the middle of his field. Its leaves shimmered like gold in the sunlight. When Jacob touched one of the fruits hanging from the tree, it turned into a bag of fresh vegetables. Another fruit became a sack of wheat. Soon Jacob had enough food for his family. But he remembered the wizard's warning. Instead of keeping everything for himself, he shared food with hungry neighbors. Word spread throughout the village. Whenever someone was in need, Jacob helped them. As the months passed, something magical happened. The more he shared, the more fruit appeared on the tree. His farm flourished, and the entire village became prosperous. 1 year later, the wizard returned. "You have passed the test," he said. Jacob smiled. "I only did what was right." The wizard nodded proudly. True magic is not in golden trees or enchanted seeds. True magic is a kind heart. Suddenly, the golden tree dissolved into sparkling light and vanished. Yet Jacob was not sad. By then, his fields were healthy, his neighbors were united, and his family was happy. The wizard disappeared forever, but Jacob never forgot his lesson. The greatest wealth comes not from magic, but from kindness and generosity. And for many years, people in that village told the story of the poor farmer whose good heart turned a miracle into a blessing for everyone.